we the KNUT, we cannot allow our Ministry of Education, which is a government faction, to be taken to the county. Why are we doing this? In the past, we have seen some other government faction being taken to the county, because in our constitution of the year 2010, we all came out and voted in a new constitution, the one in place, whereby we said that the Ministry of Education should remain as a government faction. Why can't we allow or else agree with what our former Prime Minister have said? Number one, we have learned of the very many factions that are being carried by the county. Because one, the county normally get money from the county, from the government, and at many times we have heard of complaints of even the workers in our counties not being paid in time. Many of the projects have actually stalled because they have not received what is required of them from the government or else from the treasury. Number two, we know there are some other factions which can be touched by this idea of devolving the Ministry of Education. Like now the independency of the Teacher Service Commission. It then means when the Ministry of Education is devolved, then the Teacher Service Commission again is devolved. Then every county now start employing the teachers. We have seen our smaller unit called the ECD. Our ECD is devolved in the county. And we have seen even those teachers not being given uniform amount of salary. You hear that this county is paying different from that other county. Some of them are getting peanuts. When we check on the infrastructure, many of our children are still being taught at a tree. We still again want to support and also ask the Teacher Service Commission that this number is not enough for our schools. So we need to add more teachers so that our grade 9 will meet enough personnel.
So that there is no interruption. And we plead with the government, with the Cabinet Secretary for Education, please do not give headache to principals and head teachers. Provide the relevant resources in time, because it's a short term, and these candidates, how they perform in their KCSE will determine whether which course they are going to do. So it is very, very important that we take care of our children. Number two, I want to say this: education is an equalizer. It equalizes a child from a poor family and a child from a rich family. And Kenya has been well known to be a hub for education. And for us to continue being the hub for education, resources must be given, adequate resources to our education system. And education for primary school, for secondary school, for universities and college must remain under the national government. Even we already devolved the ECD, and that is fine. We already devolved some local technical institute, and that is fine. But a Kenyan child who is in Garissa should be able to access the best school in Kenya, wherever it is. The same for any child anywhere. So, conversation about devolution must stay away from education when it comes to primary, secondary, and university. It must stay away, because I think Kenyans, you were very sober when you were doing this constitution. And if there is anything that needs reform, it is not the education system with regard to whether it should be reformed or not. It is about resources being set. With the kind of challenges there has been, even for council to receive money, they have not been receiving their capitation in time. Now, if the secondary schools and other schools now become dependent on that kind of a system, there will be a problem. So, let there not be conversation about removing primary school